Well, I'm going to get back to work on the little REO engine here. I got my valve grinding compound. I ordered this online, and so hopefully we can get the valves lapped in. It's a coarse and a fine, and I think I'm going to get the valves lapped in and reinstalled before I paint the block. I might do that yet this evening, but I got my 400 grit. So I'm going to sand the sandable primer on the gas tank, get that paint ready, and sand the sandable primer on the blower housing, and then maybe tomorrow I'm hoping I can paint it, and it's supposed to be a nice day, and if it's nice enough we'll get that out and take it for a drive if it's nice enough. They're predicting a little rain Saturday night into Sunday morning. Sunday's supposed to be a warmer day. So if I don't get it out and the roads dry up on Sunday, we'll take it out Sunday if I don't get it out Saturday. But anyway, here's the paper that I'm using as estate sale sandpaper. I buy all my stuff in estate sales, and I went to an estate sale today. And I don't often see C7s and buy them, but I don't know, there's whole bunch of packs and 16 loose bulbs. Everything's GE except for this one pack, but they look to be GE bulbs. These ones have a price sticker, $1.49, and these which are GE also, have a Damon's hardware of $1.19. And so anyway, yeah, I picked up some C7s because I use these on my Christmas tree, the C7s. And speaking of Christmas trees, I just took it down a couple of days ago. I'm just kind of been not motivated to do that kind of stuff. I've been enjoying it though and lighting it every night, but yeah, the C7's got a lot of hours, so it'll be good to have some extra bulbs. And I also picked this up. I've always kind of wanted a little angled drill like this. The batteries, it came with 2 batteries but no charger. But my old Makita I have here from the early 90s, I just bought 3 new battery packs for it, brand new ones. And the charger's right here, charging one of the batteries that came with this kit. So I'll see if both the batteries take a charge. This battery in here, it's from this kit right here. But yeah, it's kind of neat to have a angled drill. So it kind of gives you the information on the sticker there. Kind of a, it's something I use now and then. I had a little adapter one that you'd put on a regular drill like that one, but it didn't work as, well as one of those angled ones. This is my other Makita. So yeah, I got this one for Christmas in the 90s. I don't know, maybe mid 90s, early to mid 90s. And anyway, yeah, so it was nice to pick up this, seeing that they all take the same batteries, and if it'll fit in place of the. Don't use a flashlight that often. It doesn't look like it'll really fit there. Yeah, I guess it might with the charger. I don't know. We'll see. But it came with the case, so probably just use that case. The flashlight works good. I do use it, but rarely. And so anyway, there we go. I just kind of share some estate sale stuff with you guys. Well, I got distracted, so I didn't get the valves lapped, but I have the blower housing paint ready, the gas tank paint ready, and now I had friends stop by. But I had gone online to see about getting a better used piston, and I got a really nice one. The wrist pin's nice and tight, the rings fit the grooves nicely. The rings are even, see how the ring looks compared to the oil ring that was on the engine. Look at see what I mean? So you can see the oil ring, which had some areas to where it was, but it's still just severely worn, the original oil ring. And but anyway, you had a ring, or a piston, I mean, a good piston. So I'm going to clean this up in the parts washer. I got a cylinder head without the broken fin. So I'm going to clean, I'll paint this one up and probably just use this one. And he sent, now my gasket set that I got, that I had in the basement, has the wrong head gasket. It's for a larger displacement. He had the correct gasket set with the correct head gasket. So then he asked me if there's anything else I was missing from the engine, and I told him yeah, the air cleaner screw. So he sent me the screw to the air cleaner. I'll try, and if I can, I'll put a link in the description to his website where I got these parts. So if any of you are looking for REO parts or anything, you know, he may have them or be able to hook you up with somebody that has them. But I wanted to, and I might still lap the valves, it's getting late, and put them in, but I can do that after it's painted. I think I'm just going to call it a day, and I'll paint all this up tomorrow. That will be in this video, the painting of everything. And so I'm going to try and get the green on this and all these bits and pieces everywhere tomorrow if it's a nice day. If it's not nice, well, maybe Sunday. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show what's going on here. But I'm going to get this in the parts washer and spray it with Power Tune right now. And I do have brand new piston rings. I just put these in this plastic bag, so nothing, they were just in the paper, and the directions and what they're for are all wrapped up in that paper that they were in. But I didn't want them to get knocked around, so I put them in one of my little parts baggies that I keep around. So I do have new rings, and got this to lap the valves, so we'll get that done after we get it painted up. Seeing I don't have the time tonight to lap the valves so I can paint it tomorrow, I masked it off, so it's all ready to spray. So we'll get to that next in this video. This is the next day, so I'm gonna get the paint mixed up there and get ready to start spraying the REO engine and parts. I'm getting ready to paint the motor this morning, the REO engine. And I'm not going to show mixing the paint because the camera and everything will just be in my way, but I've got a pickle jar here, and I've marked there on that rib, that's about 3/4 of an inch, and then I measured, I use my 6-inch rule to make measurements and marks for the 831 mix, but I'm going to put the thinner up to the middle of that black line, and then the hardener to the top of the black line, and then I'll put a little bit of smoothie in there too, because it's an engine, it might have oils in the casting or something, just so I don't get fish eyes or anything. Maybe this will show up, but I just take my hammer and my awl and I just go around and poke little holes around the rim so that the paint can drip back in the can, and you know, it doesn't just sit in that lip and harden the lid on. Well, obviously first coat here. I might turn my spray pan sideways to try and get into the fins of the cylinder. Alright, let me turn that over. This is just coat 1. you can turn this and get your fan spray in different angles or directions. Alright, I'm going to call that coat 1 on the engine. Let me take that inside so it can dry, tack up. I'm not going to video paint all the pieces, it just add too much time. I want to get this done. One coat. Alright, I'm going to just blow through all the pieces and then I'll show you when they're all done. That is coat number 1. All little bits and pieces look pretty good. And then of course the engine block. Another probably 5 minutes and we'll be ready for a second coat. Got the bolts painted up, all the little bracketry and cooling doodads, the blower housing, and I painted both sides of the blower housing. The gas tank, I got a drip off this right up on that top bit there, but I don't think that'll much matter. I was laying it on kind of heavy up there to get, you know, all down in that stuff there, but it looks really good. And the engine block, of course, it's still kind of, that would be ready for another coat. See how it doesn't stick to my finger? Listen, maybe you can hear it. See how it's like masking tape sticky, but it doesn't stick to my finger? That's when you're ready to shoot another coat on. That's got 2 coats on it. Got all in the fins nicely. This is the flywheel side, so you won't really see that. The carburetor will be here, obviously. So you don't really see into those fins all that well. But I just wanted it all painted in there anyway. And the governor blade I dropped on the ground after I sprayed it, but that's no big deal. I just wiped it off and reshot it. Little bracket there for the throttle governor and the rope thing. So there we go. It's all painted. I'll let it dry a few days now, and then I'll start lapping the valves in and putting the piston in and rebuild the carburetor and start assembling it. May be done after surgery, but I just wanted to get it painted so the paint could start drying. So I think that's it for this video on the REO for now. This will be maybe part 4 painting, and I'll do another video obviously assembling it, and that may be after my prostate surgery, so the final video on the REO may be a couple, 2-3 weeks out. If I get it done sooner, I'll post a video sooner. But anyway, that's it for this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you like my channel, hit that 348 engine icon up there. That'll subscribe you, and thank you for watching my video.